once believed that when someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes the crow can bring that soul back to put the wrong things right. I thought that Eric was the last. I never imagined there would be another.
It's another time. It's another world. And another has been chosen.
Hey, what's up? It's Peter Rich from the Hatchet Boys. Today we'll be reviewing and discussing The Crow, City of Angels. So The Crow, City of Angels is a 1996 supernatural superhero action film directed by Tim Pope from a screenplay by David S. Goyer and sequel to the 1994 The Crow film. In addition to the second installment, The Crow film series, the film stars Vincent Pérez, Mia Kirshner, Richard Brooks, Iggy Pop, Thomas Jade, and I hope I can pronounce her name right, Thuy Trade. Thuy Trade. I tried. Sorry, fuck that. Thuy Trade or Thuy Trade. Alright, so anyways. Just directly getting into the plot summary of this film. In a futuristic Los Angeles, drug kingpin Judah Earl murders a mechanic, Ash Corbett, and his 8-year-old son, Danny, after they witness a gang of Judah's henchmen murdering a fellow drug dealer with his gang, dumping Ash and his son Danny's body into the harbor after being shot. I mean, the storyline is good. Ash, his son, the only thing he loved, the only thing he has in his life, is taken away from him right in front of him, and then he gets shot as well with his son, and then dumped in the fucking harbor. I mean, it's pretty, tragic what happens in this film as well as the first one. It is a pretty hard impact in this film as well. So getting into the futuristic Los Angeles, it's basically looks like apocalyptic Los Angeles. You don't see cops or nothing. It's basically Los Angeles is being run by this drug kingpin, Judah Earl. And it seems like everybody fears this guy. And Judah Earl, he's ruthless as fuck, man. He gets off on other people's pain. He even says that in the dialogue of this film. I'll get more into Judah's character, but he's ruthless as fuck. I still like Top Dollar better from the first film, but yeah. So anyways, get back into the plot summary of this film. So now, Sarah, from the first film, that little girl Sarah, she's in this film, but she's now an adult, and she works in a tattoo parlor by Day and Peyton's surreal images of death and resurrection in her apartment at night. She is haunted by disturbing dreams about Ash and Danny. And then after a day of work at the tattoo parlor, Sarah is visited in her apartment by a large crow as she contemplates a ring that Eric Draven gave her. So then Sarah follows the crow to the harbor at night on All Saints' Day and witnesses Ash's resurrection and frantic escape from his watery grave. He like resurrects out of the water from the harbor. It's pretty good visually. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's kind of like a little levitated off in the air a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good scene. I like Ash is resurrected. He runs away. He goes to his Ash's apartment, and then Sarah follows him, and Sarah tells Ash he is dead, and he panics and runs and screams into it just runs off, and then he's end up at his own home where he reveals his final moments of his life. Then Sarah arrives there to find Ash, and she explains that the crow instructed him so that he can take revenge on the criminals who killed him and his son Danny. Yeah, so now it's basically like the same formula we get in the first film, but it's a little similar to the first film, obviously, but it's not like. So, anyways, the crow is guided Ash, and then Ash starts killing Judah's henchmen one by one. Ash first visits Spider Monkey, a drug warehouse, and he interrogates him to find out who else was involved in the murders. The henchmen are fucking weird. Like, I don't know, they're fucking queer, man, I find. Like, in the first Crow, like, man, like, they were, like, way better. But anyways, yeah, these henchmen are fucking just weirdos, I think. Anyways, so then Ash interrogates him to tell him who the rest of the henchmen were. So, anyways, and then before killing him by blowing up the building and all that.
Does the corpse have a familiar face? You're wasting your breath, Angelito. Nobody's up there listening.
Devo shows up after the whole place fucking explodes. And then, anyway, so then Devo spent the night at a peeping booth, and Ash appears in the booth and kills him, leaving a doll stuffed in his pants and a paper crow in his mouth. That scene's pretty cool. I like that scene.
Do you want me, baby? You.
A boy. Let him go! He's just a child.
Judah has like this blind person helping him. She can have like psychic visions, and so she's basically like Judah's guide, and her name is Sybil, who is able to see what's happening with Ash's link to Sarah and to the crow. And then she knows that Ash's source of his powers is the crow. And Judah captures Sarah Judah has to capture Sarah in order to draw Ash to him to steal his power. And then one of the murders, Callie goes to Sarah's apartment to draw Ash out while battling her. Ash realizes that Callie is one of the people who killed Danny. And in rage, he throws her against the wall and breaks her leg. I love this fucking scene, man. Like, oh, this bitch had it coming, this Callie girl.
Daddy's gonna buy you a big black bird!
This bitch had it coming, man. I love it when he throws her up against the fucking wall and she breaks her leg, and then he's like carried her off, and then he throws her right out the fucking window, man, and she smokes her head right off this fucking parked car. Like, she goes right through the car, but like her head just fucking smokes it. I love it. I love that scene. And then after he threw her to her death, leaving a crow-shaped blood pattern. That looks cool as fuck. Then Ash then pursues Judah's right-hand man, curved Iggy Pop, in a motorcycle chase, and Ash shoots Curve's motorcycle, which blows up and then throws Curve onto the road, and then Ash then drags Curve into a nearby river, leaving him to die as people with flower petals throw them into the river while Curve's body's drifted down the river. And it's like the flower petals are the shape of the crow. But before Curve dies, they're at like their tower or whatever this fucking Judah guy stays at. But the club is like, or is it the tower? No, maybe not. It's just a club. But that place is fucking crazy, man. It's like exotic fucking, like all these people like fucking and doing freaky fetish shit, man. It's crazy. I think like that whole like set and that atmosphere, it's like, oh man, it's like dominatrix, right? Kinky, fucked up shit going on in there, man. And yeah, I love that scene before he starts chasing Curve in the motorcycle chase. It's a good scene. But yeah, he's like, Curve sees him, he just finishes store or whatever fucking kinds of drugs these are. I have no idea, but anyways. And then Curve looks up and sees the crow. And then that's a cool scene. And then he runs off. That Curve guy runs off. And then that's when they go on the motorcycle chase. Great fucking scene. I really like that. So during the Day of the Dead festival, Judah captures the crow and impales its wings with knives before killing it. And they kidnapped Sarah. And one of Sarah's friends that works at the tattoo shop earlier, oh man, that scene's fucked, when they're trying to find out where Sarah is so they can go capture her. And to get Sarah's friend to talk, he's like in the fucking chair, and to that girl, that Kale girl, and Curve, he's like, I'm gonna fucking tell you where she is. And then that Curve girl takes like a fucking tattoo gun with the needle, and he's going for his eyeball, and you can tell that's what they're going to go with it. And you don't see anything, but you just know. So I like that. Like, you don't have to see anything visually. You could just automatically picture your head. Oh man, it was good. I liked it.
But I think you are. Last chance left.
Don't fuck yourself, you dried up bitch!
Yeah, I'll just go back and say that part there before. So Sarah ends up getting captured and taken to Judah's tower. Now, they captured the crow, and so Judah killed the crow now. So he's filling up like a cup full of the crow's blood to drink so he could get the powers that Ash has. And Ash is on his way to get Sarah because he had a vision of her being captured by the crow. And then he's climbing up the tower, and when Judah was pinning down the crow's wings, so it hurt Ash too. So he had to fall off the tower once the crow dies, and now he's powerless. And Judah comes out of the tower and grabs Ash, and Ash has no powers left, and Ash like has all his power. I like that. I do like that. I know that pissed a lot of fucking people off when this movie came out. I remember, yeah. I remember a lot of people were pissed off about this movie. I remember that. Anyways, so now Judah straightens up Ash over like a lamppost, and then Sarah rushes up and stabs Judah in the forehead, causing Judah to drop Ash. And then Judah pulls out the knife and starts moving towards Ash. When Sarah intervenes, Judah stabs her in the stomach, and Ash gets up and impales Judah to a metal pipe, and it goes right through. And he's like laughing. He's like, I got all your powers, blah, blah, blah. And then, so yeah, Judah can't be killed now because he's got all Ash's powers, right? And then Ash then calls upon a murder of crows that devoured Judah. Now, the CGI, man, it's the fucking CGI. It doesn't hold up well. Like, if you watch it now, at the time, I would fucking buy it. Back in 96, like, you know, yeah, it never bothered me. But watching it now, it's outdated, and it does look bad. But other than that, the crows, the murder of crows devour Judah. Sarah dies from the stab wound, and so Ash takes her to her apartment and lays her down by her painting that she painted, with like basically the exact same visual we get of Ash laying Sarah down, and Sarah's dead. Anyway, so then the page she completed earlier, yeah. Ash returns to where he died, knowing that he can rest in peace with Sarah and his son. And that's how it ends.
like the damn stationery box. Look at you. Go to hell. Already been there. I must confess, I like what I saw. Where's your strength, huh? Where's your power? You're nothing now, Ash. Not even a ghost.
Yeah, like I think it's a good movie, like a good sequel for sure. It's better than the fucking TV series. It's better than the two other fucking uh, sequels we get. And I I could only imagine this will be better than the fucking reboot we're going to get this year. Like, oh man, I could only imagine how that's going to fucking go. But anyways, I mean, we'll see, right? I can tell. I don't know. I just gotta feel it's gonna suck. Anyways, so my first impression of this film, fucking loved it. Not as much as the first one. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And I remember a lot of people not liking this one. I was like, hey, I mean, it's fucking pretty decent. Uh, like, yeah, I mean, the characters are the greatest. Like, there are some good ones, though. And the kills I find in this one aren't that great. Like, that Kale death, that's my favorite death in the whole fucking movie. Yeah, when he fucking throws her up against the wall, breaks her leg, I love that. And then carries her over to the window and just fucking biss her out the fucking window and she goes flying all the way down and smokes the fucking car, man. Oh, I love it. Visually, it was fucking awesome. It just, she's such a shitty ass fucking person, right? It's like, yeah, she's fucking evil as fuck. And it's like, once that happens, it's like, good, fucking good. Uh,
Daddy's gonna buy you a big black bird!
so yeah. Uh, Now getting into the characters. Vincent Perez as Ash, Corbin as the Crow. He was good. Like, yeah, he's no Brandon Lee, but I mean, he was good. Yeah, yeah, I'll mind him. I think he's pretty good. Uh, Mia Kirshner as Sarah. She's good. I liked her. Yeah, I thought her character is good. Just trying to help fucking Ash and trying to help Eric in the original film. Yeah, I like Sarah. and Richard Brooks as Judah Earl. Uh, yeah. He's no top dollar, but he's still pretty good. Like this guy, yeah, he's an evil fuck, man. He just loves seeing people suffer and paid. He loves watching people in pain. Uh, he's a pretty fucking twisted fucking character, if you ask me. Like, not so twisted in the ways of like fucking his stepsister, like top dollar or anything, but yeah, he's just fucking sick fuck. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. And he just wants to like watch the world burn. And yeah, he's a piece of shit. But anyways, Richard Brooks played him pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Thuy or Tread as Callie. Yeah, like she played her role well. And the character, yeah, like I said, she's an evil bitch. I was glad when she died. I think that's how you say her name. Thuy, Thuy Tran. I don't know. So yeah. Then Iggy Pop is Curve. He's a fucking piece of shit too. Iggy Pop's not bad at acting. This is the first time I've seen him act. I think this is the only thing he's ever been in. I could be wrong, but yeah, he's not bad. I like him. But yeah, his character Curve, yeah, it's a piece of crap. Thomas Jane as Nemo. That Nemo guy is a fucking goofball. I think, man. He's like jerking off in the fucking booth there. He's like, oh, I gotta come, because I'm such a fucking loser. I can't get laid. Like, at least if he's like rolling with these fucking other guys, I'd at least try to fuck that Cali girl. Like, but this guy, yeah, he's so fucking lame. He can't get pussy, and he can't even fucking come in a nude booth. Like, who the fuck goes there in a nude booth to do that shit? That's fucked up. And Vincent Costello, no, this, I don't know, as Spider Monkey. Yeah, he's another fucking shitty, goofy character, I think. Yeah, he's just shit, I think. But I do like that visual when Ash fucking comes down from the ceiling, the glass ceiling there. He drops down. That was fucking cool. But yeah, that Spider Monkey guy is a fucking goof. Yeah, I'm glad when he's dead. And his stupid fucking wig on too. He's a fucking goof. Same with that Nemo guy. Surprised he could find his Nemo there in the fucking booth there. Trying to jerk off in the booth. He's trying to find Nemo. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Deftones play this movie. It's fucking wicked. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting into the music now. Yeah, damn, the fucking music. It's not as good as the first soundtrack, but this one's still fucking good too. Like, I'm not a big fan of Hull, like the band Hull, Courtney Love. Like, fuck her, man. I don't like Courtney Love at all. She's a fucking scumbag. But the song they did for this movie is actually pretty decent. I like it. Yeah, and White Zombie's on this. album. I'll Be Your Boogie Band. That's a good song. I always like that song, and the video is cool. I always like the video. Korn. There's also the soundtrack. Deftones, Iggy Pop. I think the Grave Diggers also. Filter's on here. They're a good band too. I like Filter. Uh, yeah, it's a pretty decent soundtrack. I remember buying it as well after the movie was released. I bought the soundtrack for this. Yeah, I liked it. Uh, and I had the comic book for City of Angels as well by James O. Bad. All right, get into the technical elements. Already mentioned the music. Yeah, so story structure, it's good. Yeah. Um, it's basically like the same concept, just um, it's like a man and his son that end up dying. And like, yeah, that would suck losing your fiance, like someone you love, like a fiance. That would suck. You get raped and then you end up getting shot in front of a fucking window. But this one, I find it has more of an impact because it's your actual fucking son. Like I couldn't fucking like picture me losing one of my kids, man. Like fuck, man. I don't know what the fuck I would do. That would suck. But anyways, yeah. So he ends up losing his son. He gets shot and dumped in a fucking harbor by these low life pieces of fucking shit, and then he gets resurrected just like the way Eric Draven did in the first one, and then he goes out to get revenge on these fucks. It's basically like almost the same. It's not like beat for beat the same, but this one, yeah, I kind of mentioned how Los Angeles looks. Yeah, this is like futuristic Los Angeles. So, um, I do like how it's like dark and, uh, yeah, how it's kind of like dark and looks apocalyptic. And there's no police routes whatsoever. So it's pretty interesting. It's cool, I think. Yeah, so it was filmed pretty good. Like I like the look of it. It's not as good as the first one I find. This one's kind of looks more like a. I don't know if it's a high budget or not, but it looks like still like kind of dark, but not like the first film. Like a little with that grittiness to it. The edited seems fine to me. Yeah. Um, there's a few great shots of like the color grade again. This like for visual like visualize like yeah, you get a couple scenes in CGI, but like that part I was talking about when that warehouse explodes and then he walks out in the fire, like it still looks visually pretty good, but you could tell it's just real bad CGI. It's not the worst CGI, but yeah. Anyways, and I like how like the palm trees. You see the bird fly, the crow fly by, the palm trees like explode in fire. Like that looked cool as fuck. I love that. That was great. Um, that motorcycle chase scene, that was great. When he shoots the motorcycle and Iggy Pop goes fucking flying. And yeah, that scene's good too. I like that scene. Yeah, it's just the edit when the birds, crows come to get Judah. It was like, yeah, bad CGI that didn't age well. Um, but everything else is good, I think. Um, uh, Practical effects, special effects. I mean, sort of like the first one, I find there's less in this one. But I mean, overall, like, it's not bad practical effects and special effects. Like, just the CGI, like I would mention, not the best. Or, yeah. Um, Costume design. Costume design's pretty cool. Yeah. Um, I like it. Same with the first one. I like the costume design in that film as well. Um, yeah, like I said, like the henchmen look like a bunch of fucking queers. There's some scenes like in that club I mentioned, like that look cool, but like yeah, there's like some real fucked up weird dominatrix shit going on in there. Yeah, so alright. Do I recommend this movie? Uh yeah, I do. I do. I recommend watching this movie. I'll recommend watching the other two or the TV series. But this one I recommend. And what do I rate this film as? This movie an 8. An 8 out of 10. Yeah. Uh, so anyways, the box office, The Crow City of Angels opened at number 1 at the US and Canada box office, grossing $25.3 million. Uh, I can't find the budget for this film. I don't know. I don't know the budget, but it's critical response. Yeah. Uh, what people say about its sloppy pretender that captures neither the mood nor energy of the original. Uh, I would say it's sloppy. I mean, the mood and the energy of the original. Well, then you just make the exact same fucking film you are. Um, I get what the economy. It's not like the same mood as again the first one. It's still pretty good though. Like I mean, it does like this movie. It's not as good mood and atmosphere as the first film, but I mean the mood and atmosphere is in this movie. But I know it's not sloppy. I would say it's sloppy, but it just feels different. It's not like they were not trying it. It's just I know what they mean. Um, but yeah, I would have to disagree with that. Um, yeah, a lot of people say it was awful. I don't get that. A lot of people like give it low ratings. It's like someone even says, even for teens hooked on the death metal, and the movie may seem closer to the endless Sunday in church. Yeah, like fuck you. What? Oh man, like whatever. That's their opinions. That's cool. I wouldn't go that far. Like, yeah, well, I think it's a good movie overall. And I give it. So yeah, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe and hit that bell so you get all the notifications when I upload something and go live. I got a lot coming up. So I do live watch lots, and I got coming up on the channel for March. Got coming up Breaking Bad season 1 episode 5, 6, and 7. I got Brawl in Cell Block 99, The Naked Gun, Leprechaun in the Hood, and I got The Town coming up, and Club Dread, Creepshow 2, and The Dark Knight, and the final film for March is April Fool's Day. So yeah, there's going to be quite a few watch-alongs coming up live on my channel here. And for reviews, the next thing I'll be reviewing is Ted, the TV series. Yeah, and what else am I got reviewing? Just don't forget to hit that like button and share. Feel free to share it. It helps with the algorithms. And I'll see you next time. Peace.